Happy Sunday. Hope everyone is having a great weekend as we get ready to break it down better than anybody else on YouTube. The Flex Zone Podcast, only place fellas giving you sports how you want it.
When you need it.
Another super edition of not only the Washington Commanders, but also the Baltimore Ravens post-game shows. We're combining the mega powers, the DMV, Baltimore, Virginia, all of the Ravens fans, all of the Commanders fans, supersized post-game show. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Watching on X, come on over to YouTube. Let's rock out. Let's roll. Let's kick things off with the social media producer, the one and only man who was in the building, the man that makes the streams pristine, Big Raj. I know he's ready to hand out maybe some ass whoopings tonight. Is he getting the belt? Is he getting the belt?
Finish him, Daddy.
What's up, Raj?
What's going on? No ass whoopings tonight. To be honest with you, I was pissed off in the first half, but after the second half, I'm not mad. It is what it is.
You did text us in the group that you thought the game was going to be over and that they would lose. So there you go. That was, I think, probably before halftime even. So
it was like around the second quarter.
Yeah, second quarter. As he was in the building, so the somber vibe, he already knew what was going on. And of course, one half of the Founding Fathers, the Commanderlorian, captain of the goofy ship, and of course, the Commanderlorian himself, the voice of reason, Crevonte, baby.
Turn that damned music off.
Stupid. Jam. Oh, jam. Well, now that's goofy.
Come on now, say it with me. Everybody beats the Wiz.
All right, Crevonte. What we doing, man? How you feeling?
Wildly unnecessary. Nah, man, it was bad. It was real bad. But I told y'all a while ago, man. This season's a wrap, bro. And I really don't see no more wins on the on the schedule. And we have the Giants next, and I don't think we're gonna beat them either, which I'm cool with because like I told you off air, man, I'm shooting for a top 3 pick. We gotta still flip this roster. We still the oldest roster, and we just lost another old head today in Zach Ertz. He probably tore his ACL, so that's a wrap on his career. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you're the oldest team, in the league. Your older guys get hurt. It takes a long time for them to recover. We need some new, young talent. And a top 3 pick, we could flip that into some extra picks or pick a blue chip guy, whoever. But we need some changes ASAP. And losses like this, racking up these losses, is a good thing. Not now. It doesn't feel good now, but in the long run, come April, when it's time for the draft, it'll be perfect. Now, 31-0. Again, I did say I want them to continue to be competitive, but my gosh, I don't know what. Ain't nobody get on the plane. Everybody was still in DC, I guess, because ain't nobody show up. laid that good old donut just for and brought JD5 back for what? What did we talk about?
You said you didn't want him to play. You said you didn't want him to play.
No. Because look at the hopes. You have to be realistic, even though you're not mathematically eliminated. Bro, look at the roster. Look at your schedule. Be realistic. I understand, like, Dan Quinn is like all about the brotherhood, and he wants the camaraderie. He wants to keep the fight for all DC. But hey, man, listen, not at the expense of our franchise quarterback. You stupid. You want to be like Stefanski out here? That don't want his job no more, apparently. Don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, I knew we would lose. I didn't think we were gonna lose 31-0, but I knew we would lose. And these L's, listen, we're getting closer to that top 3 pick. We're getting really close, and that's what I'm looking for. And I don't care what Dan Quinn and them trying to do. I'm looking for the future. If you still trying to win right now, you goofy.
Anything on JD5 and I guess the Giants coming up, Crevonte, because you kind of hit it all. 31-0, not really much else to really go into. They didn't even get off the plane. Like
ain't nobody show up. Ain't nobody show up. Out coach, out everything. No, nobody showed up. JD5 over there throwing his helmet, over there crying and stuff. Like, it was ugly. It was a hot mess today. now the interesting thing is that the Giants, according to Tankathon, is in the number 1 spot right now. Oh, not the whiskey. Hey, not the whiskey.
Go Google it.
Wait a minute.
Is that the whiskey Wheaties? The whiskey flakes? What was that?
As DMVD joins us, by the way, out in your area appropriately.
Yo, what's up, D?
Oh, I tell you, it was a rough day to DMV. You was an NFL fan today. I tell you,
Bro, listen. But okay, so
Wow.
Byron, so according to Tankathon, the Giants are in the number 1 spot right now. Okay. But I told y'all a while back, once we lost to once we got our butts kicked to the Cowboys, I was like, I looked at the rest of the roster. I looked at the rest of the schedule, and I was like, man, I don't see too many more wins on there. I saw the Dolphins possibly, and I saw the Giants, but then the Giants started playing well, and I'm like, damn, they even playing better than us. Lost to the Dolphins, lost to the Vikings, and I think we're gonna lose next week too. So the Giants, they kissed that number 1 pick goodbye. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I don't care how reckless Jackson Dart is playing, if he make it through the whole game, I think they're gonna win.
As you can see, the Giants, Raiders, Titans, Browns, Saints, Commanders currently with the Jets at 7 and Arizona at 8. So there you go.
Can't believe the Titans. Can't believe the Titans. Can't believe the Titans. The Titans had the number 1 pick the whole year, and with that win, they dropped to 3. And Cleveland. See, if Cleveland would have won, the Commanders and New Orleans would have went up 1. So we would have been 5, and New Orleans would have been 4. And and the Browns would have probably went all the way down to 7 or 8. But I don't know, man. It's definitely ugly though. Definitely ugly. And next year probably we have to have a bang up. We have to do a bang up job on the draft for us to be relevant next year, because we still got to flip this roster.
Real quick, if that holds, none of those teams need quarterback. Well, Vegas, I guess, but Vegas and the Jets are the only teams that will probably need quarterbacks. I don't know. We'll get there.
Listen,
But
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get higher. Can you get much higher? That's where I'm at with it. So I'm trying to flip a top 3 pick for more picks. That's what I'm trying to do.
real quick, we did possibly see the number 1 pick playing last night against your team, by the way, who might be the Heisman. Interesting post-game interview. That threw me off a little bit, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway.
Yeah. So, and also, Commanders do not have. I don't think they have a 2nd round pick, and I don't think they have a 3rd. So, I think it would be ideal to get as high as we can get on the draft board, preferably a top 3 pick, and we can flip those and get a lower number 1st round pick, and maybe get a 2 or 3, to a 2 and a 3, whatever, something, just so we could try to fill out this roster, man.
D. Raj, anything on the Commanders?
The whole body, yo. The whole body.
Oh my God.
You remember this, Raj? You
I'm
remember
like
this,
the
Raj?
operation boy, man. Jesus.
Real quick, we are going to get to the Ravens right after this. I want to get Crevonte. We cover the Commanders, so hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the bell, vote on the poll. Let us know how you feel about the AFC North. Raj, D's joined us, DMVD, DieSportNet. You guys hop in there real quick, your thoughts, and we'll get to the Ravens.
Well, I didn't get to see the Commanders game, but I don't know why Jaden Daniels was playing. I saw that he was playing. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, sit him for the rest of the season. The season is over with. There's no need for him to go back in there after we almost see him get his arm completely taken off. The last game that he was playing. I don't understand why Terry McLaurin is playing. I don't understand why he's playing either. I just don't get what this team is trying to do or what the coach is trying to do. But him taking hits like that today is ridiculous. Like, bro, just sit him down, man. Like, he's 24, 25 years old. Just let him heal up. I mean, I don't get what they're trying to do. It's ridiculous. It's
and that looked like that was off a turnover. So that's the worst time. That's the worst place to be for a quarterback in the middle of the field when you either threw a pick or it was a fumble and the defense was returning it. You just run to the sidelines or just lay down.
Go ahead, D. Real quick.
Watching Minnesota earlier today, with them, McCarthy, this is like his 6th, 7th start. You can see why he's out there. But for Jaden Daniels, there's no way the season's over. Washington's season's been over, like Crevonte was saying, for a good while now. He's one of them. It makes no sense to have that man out there. It made zero sense. Logically, I know you got to play to win the game. I said that to Tepper. You got to play to win the game, but you're eliminated. You're going to be eliminated sooner. It's over. Let that man rest. Get back next year. Let Mariota. You might even sneak a trade for Mariota. He play well. It's a sucker out there. Suckers got to know. It's always one. Always one now.
Out of 32, there's always one.
There's always one. New York Jets, and the New York Jets usually that one most of the time. But hey, look, it made no sense.
Hey.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is that Drew?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Your boy.
He said, "Hey, don't push me
Sweet
back."
Jesus.
Figured you
Save them bucks. Look. Get rid of them buck shots now. Get rid of them now.
Like D said, we all got to laugh.
Because Washington laid a plain egg out in Minnesota today.
Literally
ugly. And look, Justin Johnson still got no points for me, man. Still got no points. They won 31-0. He only got 3 points. Man. Come on. Get the man the ball. Give the best receiver, one of the best receivers football. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. Well, we got to get to the Ravens.
All right, D, I know you got a lot to say. I know your time is limited. Ravens lose 27-22. Steelers now the Ravens 6-7. Steelers 7-6. Duck Dodger, my nemesis, Aaron Rodgers, showed up. Looked like he back with Green Bay. Where you want to go, D? I'll let you go ahead and do your thing.
Over the years, we've always said this when the Steelers and Ravens play. Throw the records out the window. Throw everything out the window. Even throw reason out the window sometimes. So the unexpected happens when they play each other. And Aaron Rodgers going back in the time machine. He running a touchdown in. He's looking good. He throwing the ball good in the first half. The Ravens defense stunk the joint out for the first 3 quarters. There's no pressure. None. And we were saying this all year. I sound like a broken record, man. Get to the damn quarterback at some point this year. Please, God, man.
D, with a backup tackle that came in. Backup tackle came in.
They had how many Roger, you was at the game. How many tackles Pittsburgh had coming back and forth, man, on the offensive line? They had like a shuttle service going, man.
I can't even count.
Can't get to the quarterback. It's annoying. Sack or whore, whatever he wants to be called. I've been telling y'all he needs to go. It's time to go. You look goofy out there. Just look stupid. And then Harbaugh with his dumb look. He made one good challenge. Bravo to him. About time. Now, I know a lot of people have been bitching about what's happened with the touchdown. When I looked at it first, it looked like a touchdown to me too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was. But likely. Hold on to the damn football so we don't even have to be talking about none of this. Tighten that ball up, man. Didn't you learn from last week? You called a touchdown in this game. But you didn't learn from last week when you let the ball go and it fumbled? It's like Jesus, man. Why y'all beat yourselves consistently, especially this year? They haven't played a complete game all year. Either the offense looked good or the defense looked bad. The defense looked good, the offense looked bad. Special teams ain't helping today. No kickoff return special. Luke missed the extra point, taking the ball out of bounds on the kickoff return. It's just they are self-inflicting plays, and we've been seeing it for many years now. That's why there needs to be a change in the coaching now, because the same stuff keeps happening. It is not getting addressed. It's not changing. It's annoying. It's sickening. I'm tired of talking about this shit. It's annoying. It's annoying now, man. High school teams don't do the same mistakes the Ravens do consistently. And I watch high school teams throughout my journeys here in the DMV. It's like, damn, If they want something called, they ain't talking. Well, we know they don't talk at the game, but they ain't saying to the press, "Hey, I wanted to run the football and I couldn't do it," or "Our running back is gone for a couple series a game." It's stupid. Well, we got to call better plays. We got to telling Tracy Wilson that at halftime. We got to call better plays. Why y'all not doing that in the beginning anyway, man? Then the same stuff keeps happening. Then you look stupid in the press conference. Want to run after 5 minutes. You ain't talking about your faith now, John. Talk about your faith. Talk about how God is good. You talk about when y'all win, God do the same thing when you lose, right? I mean, it's pathetic, man. They're not a good football team. We have to, as Raven fans, we have to accept that. They're not good. They're 6-7 now. They're 3-5 at home. They stink at home. Last time you see a Ravens team under 500 at home, that's got most of their players. I don't think you've seen this since the first 2 years of the franchise. Where are we going to bring back the Super Bowl 35 team? I'm going to say this and let Rog and Crevonte get in. We're going to bring that team back. Ray Lewis came out, all that, and y'all did that? Y'all did that for the Super Bowl winning team for Super Bowl 35? Defensively looked like trash. Let a 42-year-old quarterback run a touchdown in. Look great. Y'all made DK Metcalf look like Superman out there. Had almost 150 yards receiving. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. We have to set. This team is not a good football team, and they have the toughest schedule left in the conference. So you think Cincinnati gonna lay down because they lost today? They put up 30. They're gonna put up 30 something. Question is, can we stop? The answer is no. Go ahead, guys.
He did one of these.
Hey, yo.
That's funny. I haven't used this word in almost 2 years, but I think it's need to be said again because I haven't said it. This team is a bunch of losers, bro. This team is a bunch of front-running losers, and that's just what it is. It's just what it is, and I've accepted it. After the first quarter, after the first half, I wasn't even mad anymore. I got some food. I was like, forget it. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna destroy these fries and these chicken tenders. And I'm gonna have myself a good time, regardless of what happens. And it is what it is, bro. Like I mean, I expected them to make a comeback, which they did. They made it close, which they did. And I expected them to fold under pressure, which they did. It's the same story that we've been seeing the entire Lamar Jackson run. They'll keep it close, they'll make it look good, and then they'll fold. Or they'll have a significant lead, the other team will come back, and then they ended up beating them. It's the same story over and over and over again. As Dee said, we are definitely tired as a fan base. We are sick of seeing this team always fold under pressure. We're sick of this team being constantly outcoached by Mike Tomlin. This ain't the first time. This ain't the last time. We have to see him again in week 17. They'll probably outcoach us again. I'm at the point at my wit's end, bro. They can blow the entire team up for all I care. I mean, keep Lamar, but everybody else, they can go. Harbaugh can be fired. Todd Monken can be fired. Zach Orr can be fired. All of them can go. All of them, because you bring back the same team last year that went 12-5. Now, granted, this season there's a lot of injuries. The offensive line is garbage. Falele's trash. Rosengarten is taking a step back. Voorhees is not the guy that he was supposed to be. We didn't go out there and get any guards in the offseason to try to help this situation out. But yet everybody else is back, except for Darius Washington, who got hurt. But still, we going out there lackadaisical. You know what I'm saying? We're not even focused half of the damn time. We're going up and down the field. Nobody has no sense of urgency, and it's just the same old, bro. Against the same old. Oh my Nitro is in the building. Oh my God! Finally, you show up. Anyway, anyways, I'm sorry, Nitro. Anyway, like I was saying before, though. I'm just disgusted with this team. For
what
real.
it do?
I am totally disgusted with this football team. Nitro knows how disgusted I am with this football team. I'm on his channel damn near every day talking about how I'm disgusted with this team. But yeah, I just don't. I'm at the point. I'm at the point where it's just like I don't really care what happens, bro. And likely, I love you. You're not going to probably be here next year. Hold on to the football, bro. You've been in the league for almost 4 years now. What are you doing? Hold it in, bro. Hold it in. You can't be doing like this with the football. It's a cluster. It's a cluster, Franklin, man. It really is. But like I said before, I'm so glad that I left the game. I took myself to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice little workout in. So I wouldn't come on here angry and pissed off and using foul language and throwing belts around. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to look like that cat right there. Okay, I didn't want to look like him. I didn't want to do that.
Tom.
Yeah, I don't want to look like Tom. So it is what it is. Bro. We're going to probably fire Harbaugh at the end of the season because I'm going to say this right now. So you can quote me on this. Nitro, you can quote me on this. Your boy Raj from the Flex Zone. We're not going to win another game this season. We're going to lose out. We're not beating the Bengals. We're not beating the Patriots. We're not beating the Steelers. And we're not beating the Packers, okay? We're going to lose out. This season is over with. So with that said, Harbaugh, pack your bags up. You're not coming back after this season. And I will be very, very happy when that time comes because this team is very frustrating. This team puts a damper on all of Baltimore sports. And they just shot themselves in the foot time and time again, bro. And they keep doing this every single year. And something has to be done. And if it takes for them to lose out, I'm cool with it at this point. I'm with you, Crevonte. Let's get ready for the draft, baby. Let's figure out what these top 15 picks is going to be. You know what I'm saying? I need those draft profiles up. You know what I'm saying? So we can start promoting them right now. Because this is over. It is over. We need some guards. We need some tackles. We need some safety. No, we need no safeties. We need some guards. We need some tackles, and we need some. We probably gonna need another tight end because we're going. Likely is pretty much gone, and Kolar probably will be gone too. Since we kept Mark, for $40 million. You know what I'm saying? That you love so much, Dre, who's not on here. But yeah, this season's over. It's a wrap, bro. I concede it. It's done. It's done. And they really disgusted me a lot this season with their lack of play. And this is not all Lamar's fault. Let me say this right now. This is not Lamar's fault. He's been hurt a lot. The offensive line has been completely garbage. It was completely garbage again today. Falele was awful. I was there. I saw it in person. He is awful. Trash. So I'm not going to blame Lamar. He had that one pick. Okay, the one pick was sucked, but it is what it is. But a lot of this is not his fault. It really isn't. And with that, Crevonte, I will let you say some things, but I'm pretty sure I was going to have some more questions for us. But what are your thoughts?
Real quick, Crevonte, before you go ahead, because I'm going to let you rock and roll. This wasn't the only play, like I said, in the sound check. We had DK, looked like he pushed off. Flowers called for that last week, OPI. We had the unsportsmanlike conduct on the field goal where Travis Jones, I guess he went through the center, which you can't do on a field goal anymore, which is goofy, which led to a touchdown instead of 3. The Aaron Rodgers interception, which Teddy Buchanan had his hand on, but Aaron Rodgers' knee was down, and then the likely catch. So at least 4 plays. And there was also a Mark Andrews pass interference miss because they kind of grabbed the waist. They turn the receiver. That happened as well on the 4th down as well. So some unfortunate calls. I know we as Ravens fans complain about the refs all the time, but this week was just everywhere you could get hit. You kind of got hit in the little flex zones, if you know what I mean.
In the little flex zones.
I hope that the officiating gets it's terrible. It's across the league. It has not been great. And this is not a good time for them to not be looking great because soon we'll be heading into the postseason, and the officiating gets a little bit tighter.
Okay, AI.
But yeah, so very questionable calls officiating. Definitely has not been great. But the Ravens' problems have been very consistent all year, and you guys have pointed them out. The offensive line. Listen, that is the number one. As a unit, that's the most important unit on a football team is the offensive line. When your offensive line is trash, 9.5 times out of 10, your team is not going to be good. Like, I don't care how great of weapons you have. I don't care how great of a quarterback you have. The offensive line not doing their job. There's no offense. There's no smoothness. There's no consistency. There's no creativity. You can't do anything. When your offense is underwhelming, and that makes it tough as a play caller. You know what I'm saying? Granted, we can throw darts at Todd Monken too, but that makes it tough on the play calling as well, because he can't really go into his bag because the offensive line is not doing their basic duties. And then it kind of goes from there. The defense has been underwhelming in certain stretches this year. Zach Orr, maybe he's in over his head. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very well could be a thing. So it's so crazy that I'm talking about this, because it's rare that I see a Ravens organization like this, because again, as a Commanders fan, I look up to the Ravens organization and pretty much how they do business for the most part, and how their infrastructure is set up. I was like, that is a stable organization that wins consistently. That's what I want to see out of my organization. But man, they are fumbling the bag over the past couple years. Pretty much since Ozzie left, it's been fumble after fumble after fumble. And I'm like, yo, the Ravens should have had at least one Super Bowl in this time frame that we've been talking about this team, and it just has not happened. And you have to look at leadership. John Harbaugh is a big part of the problem. He's absolutely a big part of the problem. He refuses to make adjustments. Clock management is not great. And he does not. Has he won any press conference? Like, do you feel confident after listening to any of his press conferences, post games, the when he do the injury reports or anything like that? Do you feel confident? It's like, yo, you don't. You absolutely do not. And look, I don't know. Did you look at this last comment, Byron, the one that just got posted?
The online. The organization is a fraud, big time.
Yo.
Biscotti, whatever.
I used to call him Bellotti.
Bellotomy. That's what we would call him. Because he would lie.
Bellotomy is crazy. But yeah, man, like these comments I'm saying, it's like, bro, like, what's up? What's up, Baltimore? Like, this is I'm not used to saying this, man. So, I'm not gonna add much more to what D and Rog said, because that come from the heart. That's like when I talk about the Commanders, when I be in my bag. I ain't got much else to say. This is from an outsider, what I'm saying, looking in. I listen from y'all, but I also have my own eyes. John Harbaugh gotta go. And I said this a couple weeks ago. If the team either one does not make the playoffs or two loses in the first round, John Harbaugh absolutely has to go. And this loss to the Steelers, it may be number one. Not making the playoffs would be egregious. He has to go. I don't know. I know we talked about, him having a lot of rope, earlier this year, but hey, man, things can change. But I think it's time for a new voice. John Harbaugh, I think his 10 years should end at the end of this year.
D, do I still got you? We saw Keaton Mitchell go down with a knee injury again, look like maybe non-contact. I didn't even see what happened. He left the game. Ali had to be in after his big run. Derrick Henry did get the ball. I mean, anything else that jumped out to you? Luke missed the extra point. I mean, it was a lot of miscues all around.
It was just frustrating. Like I said, I'm filming action down at Paul 6, so I can't really say much. This is like, it's like they played Pittsburgh, man. You know the Steelers going to show up. It's bad this year because you watched them and they outran. I mean, the Ravens outran them like what, 3-1. Like you knew what the game plan was. They can't stop the run. They don't run the ball. But they made Aaron Rodgers look great today, man. They can't get pressure to nobody. The Crevonte's point, man, is I know a lot of organizations. I know down in Washington, a lot of Washington fans tell me, man, y'all spoiled up here, boy. Look at the Ravens, and we would kill for that. And I'm like, hey, look, I'm with you. Y'all right in a sense, but when you get to one of the pillars or so-called pillar, you want to kind of stay there, man. And right now, we're not seeing the consistency to stay there, and it's time for a new voice, man. I think it's time for a new voice. Roger said it 2 years ago. I kind of fought him against it, but the more you look at it, man, and more the press conferences just annoy me. I know I sent it to y'all in the chat. They're to the point now. It's like I can't even watch it. If I watch them now, I'm either throwing something, and it shouldn't get to that point. Watch sports. But when it gets to that point, it's time to just not look at it like that. The team is they got issues, man. They got internal issues. They need D linemen. They need the offensive linemen. Like Roger said, they might need another tight end. It's funny, the only positions they good at is quarterback and wide receiver, believe it or not. Who would have thought that at one time?
They're not even good at that.
Well, that's true because what Bateman dropped the ball, right? He dropped the ball. Let's call it.
They don't even play Devontae Walker. He's out there on what was it, on inactive?
Yeah, and that's the other thing that makes me mad.
Receiver on inactive. I don't understand
it. They don't use all their options, man. It's like, okay, if we see you use all your options and they're not working still, then it's like, okay, hey, they're trying at least. But like you said, there's Walker. Peoples stays on inactive. D-line needs all the help they can get, and they don't throw him out there. Ben Cleveland re-signed for what? I don't know. Maybe getting a charity check or something. I don't know. He don't play. He's in the doghouse deep. I mean, just bad, man. Roger could be right. I'm not saying he is or not, but they could lose out. It's possible they could lose out. Because 3 of their next 4 games are on the road. They're not at home. They can't defend at home.
I don't see them beating the Bengals, bro, next week. This team has completely fell off the rails. I've never seen a team that lost to all these primetime games. We done lost on Monday Night Football. We done lost on Thanksgiving. We done lost to the Steelers. We done lost to the Texans. We're losing to almost every team that is a good football team and has a good quarterback.
And to your point also, Roger, that's ahead of us in the wild card race.
Yes, and that's
ahead of us in the wild card race. They're all ahead of us.
And you know what? I've been saying a lot of things, but I'm gonna say this, man. I am afraid to lose Lamar Jackson, bro.
Oh, no doubt. No.
I understand that he has his contract coming up, the $75 million against the cap. He's been going at Falele this game, throwing his helmet around. I didn't see him throw his helmet around too many times this season.
Yeah, he should have threw his helmet at him. Should have threw it at him. Maybe he can block that. He can't block somebody that's 200 pounds less than him, but he can block that.
Bro, I just don't. What can you offer this man in the offseason to be like, oh, it's gonna be okay? This is you. If you come back, we're gonna fix all of this. Like, what can you tell this man? Because he is out there literally. He should be in the cash right now. Can't move really. Can't do certain things that he used to do. Has been getting hit left and right, and every time he snaps the ball, you're fearing for his life out there because it's like he can't really protect himself. Because you got guys like Falele and Voorhees who can't even stop nothing. So and
then get penalties at the wrong time. Voorhees, let's get penalties at the wrong time.
Right, let's get penalties and set us back 10 yards or 15 yards or whatever. I've never.
It's annoying to watch. It's annoying.
I've never been so frustrated in Ravens football in my entire life. Now I understand 2015 there was a lot of injuries. We went 5-11 or something like that. And I understand.
Until you point, that's injuries. That's something.
Right, and in 2007, the same way when Steve McNair went down and we had a bunch of injuries. We had a terrible season that year. But you came into this season with one of the best rosters in the NFL. One of the best rosters in the NFL. And this is the type of effort you guys give. That's what irritates me. It's the effort part. After the first game, after the Bills lost, I feel like they lost their mojo. I feel like they got hit in the mouth and they never really recovered after that. and they played a bunch of bad teams. You know, the Vikings and the Cleveland Browns twice, and they played a bunch of goofy teams that are goofy. The Jets, but
The
when
Dolphins.
the Dolphins, when they play these real teams, though, you see what the real team is about. The real team has a lot of issues. They cannot hold on to the football. They turn the football over a lot. They're getting sacked. They're getting penalties. And now in this game, they're letting the referees get to them. So it's like they cannot get out their own way to save their life. They cannot get out their own way. And that's just not going to help them. It's not going to help them going forward. It really isn't. And I understand what my man up there, the Wonderkin show, my man Nitro said they're gonna bring for Lele and Harbaugh back. I hope they don't do that. I hope they ain't stupid enough to do that.
Well, for Lele's free agent, he should not be back. He's a free agent. Like, get rid of him.
If he is
tomorrow.
If he is back, bro, there's gonna be a mutiny for real in the city. If he's back, I'm telling you, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Look, I understand people that ain't from here. They don't know what goes on in Baltimore. Okay, you bring this fool back here, he might not like. Remember what happened to that one kicker that was here? Remember that dude?
That's true.
Not
Billy Bundiff.
Well, yeah, they kicked his ass out, but I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the other dude,
Corey Vevick.
Yes, Corey Vevick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
He F around and found out the wrong way. So I'm just saying, man, Falele he's done in this. He's done in this town. They better not ever bring him back. And Harbaugh, man, he count your days, bro. Count your days, man. It's about to be on and popping with your job.
Hey, who got it better than us? Everybody. Everybody.
Any chance against the Bengals? Crevonte, any final word? Anything on the Steelers? I mean, because Mike Tomlin, this is only a means to end for him. Because even if they win a division, are they going to beat a Buffalo or Chargers or a Texans or Chiefs?
No, probably not. The Steelers have been hitting this invisible ceiling for the past couple of years now, which is why the Pittsburgh fan base feels how they feel about Tomlin. But I don't think. I mean, sure they have a chance, but the way the Ravens is playing, you don't have any hope. Like you don't feel good about anything moving forward. And the Bengals, one thing they know how to do is put up points. And you either need to match them or stop them. And the Ravens don't seem to be able to do neither one consistently. So, I understand how Roger D felt like moving forward. Like, how can you pick this team now? They're not Commanders in the sense that they're not pickable at all, but you don't feel confident in them winning a game that they need to win.
Same question
Raj.
for me.
Yeah, go ahead, Raj.
I don't have any faith in this team. I don't have any faith in Harbaugh. Lamar is not healthy. This offensive line is in shambles. The defense can't get stops when they need to get stops. And they're just a bunch of front runners. And granted, so is the Bengals. They're 4-9. But yet they found a way to beat us last week. And they're going to be at home. T. Higgins is back. I don't see how they beat them unless they just lay down to us. I don't see how they beat them. I'm just really discouraged with this team, man. I'm not even mad. I'm just discouraged with them because they had so much hope, so much promise. Lamar Jackson is in year 8, and we are literally wasting his prime years right now on mediocre football. And we should not be a mediocre team. We need better. We need better weapons. We need better coaching. We need a better situation. And I'm just so sick and tired of seeing this team fall apart in big moments, man. People not showing up, people missing blocks, people can't tackle, people can't do this, people missing assignments, people wide open in the flats. I don't understand it. I just really don't. And I know our fan base is disgusted as well. But I like I said, I don't know where we go from here after this season. I'm not sure what the future holds, but we need to do something, man. Harbaugh can't come back, bro. He can't. This cannot happen anymore. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. Oh, we got a super chat.
Big shout out to Donovan Carter, Art and Design with a $5 super chat. He says, and I quote, 77 should try clown makeup. I think it would look good on him. Him and Harbaugh can be twins. Let me get the sounds going.
Oh no.
As my man Nitro would say, the best nation is Doe Nation. So we appreciate the $5 super chat. Keep tuning into the Flex Zone. And if you have not, hit that like button.
Yes, appreciate you, Donovan Carter, art design. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even see Emory Jones today. I mean, they didn't even put him in at all.
Nope.
I mean, I don't even know what to say, D. I'll give you the last word, but Mike Green missed some sacks. They missed tackles. Nate Wiggins looked like he don't want to tackle. I mean, there's so many things that we can really harp on.
Did they even get a sack officially on Aaron Rodgers?
No sacks. No sacks today.
Mm-hmm. He looked like bag of bones out there.
Look, and they actually contained TJ Watt a little bit too. That's the crazy part.
I'm about to say he actually could have played better today, but he stopped the run. Once Derrick Henry got going, we can't let him get going. But the Ravens stopped Derrick Henry. So between not playing him or the offensive line not blocking, they did the job for him enough. And he still got 90-some yards. That's bad for him. Still got 90-some yards. That's
crazy.
It's wild, man. I mean, we got to take one game at a time. So it's nice next. Like Roger said, they didn't even have all that people last time they came here, and they're coming here now. It's gonna be interesting because if this season they playing a playoff game every week now, so they would have been eliminated as a playoff game, but they're playing games where it's playoff like atmosphere because if you get to 9 losses, you're done. You're officially done. So they're at 7 right now. They don't own most of the tiebreakers. The only tiebreaker they own is against the Dolphins. So they lose 2 more games, they will be officially done. But right now, they're in the oven. They're getting baked right now. And you might take them out in a week or 2. They might be fully done.
You said
all right, fellas.
They're officially cooking. They're baking.
Oh, yes. They're baking in the oven right now.
Okay.
Okay. Are they finger looking good?
Finger licking good, special. That's what I'm talking about.
They special, all right. Finger licking, choking. That's what they like to do.
Let's go around the league, D. I'll start with you. Mike McDonald, a former Raven DC, back-to-back 10-win seasons, and the Seahawks are right there for first place in the NFC, and the Falcons are officially eliminated from playoff contention. I think their coach will be fired too.
He'll be fired. Kirk Cousins will be looking for another job to pimp somebody.
Still stealing money.
Yeah, man. Hey, that brother steals money. I don't know how he does it. I don't know who his agent is. His agent should be set for life, man. The way Kirk Cousins.
He got to be in the hall. They need like a agent Hall of Fame or something, like, bro.
Right.
What he's done.
But this is what we talking about right here. Crevonte and Roger and Byron.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a bad team and you Seattle, you need to win. You beat the crap out of them. That's what you're supposed to do to a bad football team. You don't let them hang around. You don't let them be in it in the fourth quarter where they start believing they can do something. You get rid of them. And that's what Seattle did today to Atlanta. You get rid of them. They stink. Get them out of here. That's what you're supposed to do. So Seattle did what they're supposed to do. Props to them. They get the coach next week. Looks like Daniel Jones' season's over, so they might get another win under their belt coming up. And Atlanta gets Tampa Bay Thursday night, which we talk about the Buccaneers. That was a little disappointment there.
Go ahead, Rod.
I didn't see the Seahawks Falcons game, but let me talk about the Bills and Bengals real quick before we get to anything else. Shout out to Christian Benford, my former boss, Jewel Benford's son. Pick 6 city before a touchdown. You are making your father and your family proud, my guy. Shout out to you and the fam over there in Baltimore. Yeah, man. That was a hell of a game for the Bills to come back after being down a lot in that game. And they did what they did to us. they came back and they found a way to win the football game. So shout out to the Bills, man. Shout out to Bills Mafia.
Which very quick, guys. The Bills helped the Ravens the last 2 weeks. And what the Ravens do with it?
Nothing.
Pissed on it. Bills helped them 2 weeks in a row. Couldn't do nothing with it.
Real quick, Benford, like Rod said, out of Baltimore, second straight week with a touchdown as well. Had a touchdown last week also. Crevonte, Falcons, Seahawks, and Bengals, Bills. Real quick, any thoughts on those two games?
The Falcons just nailed their coffin and probably nailed Coach Morris as well. Falcons been underwhelming all year, and the Seahawks have been steamrolling people, especially on the road. Doesn't matter where they come, west to east, it does not matter. And shout out to Mike McDonald, the guy y'all know very well. He's doing a bang up job, hell of a job with that team, and I'm very interested to see how they do in the playoffs. The Bengals and Bills game was interesting. The Bills, now we know with the Bills, they rely on Josh Allen probably too much. And sometimes he comes up big and sometimes he doesn't. But this is one of those games where he came up big. I think he had 4 total touchdowns. And Joe Burrow had 2 very costly back-to-back, interceptions, one being a pick 6 and the other one being a tipped interception, and the game completely flipped and momentum completely shifted to Buffalo, and that was all she wrote. But as you can see, for my Ravens folks out there, the Bengals put up 34 points. So yeah, your work cut out for you next week, and that was in the snow. So yeah, that's what you got to look forward to. But the Bills are still contenders for the playoffs.
They got New England next week on the road after they get off of a bye.
That's a big one.
All right, all right, D.
I just got so Daniel Jones definitely just tore his ACL. I mean, not Achilles. Yep.
All right. Unfortunate news there, Mark. I know he'll see this at some point. Didn't mean for that to happen. I thought y'all would lose, but not like that. D, what the hell is Cleveland doing? Shador balled out, and he wasn't even on the field for the tying 2-point attempt. Myles Garrett, another sack as well as he inches closer to the record.
That's what we talk about. Losing teams do, man. Losing teams do. That's 2-point conversion. Let's go for Jerkins. Let's not keep Shador out there, which was red hot against Tennessee. That's what you want. Playing the worst team in football, and Browns show what the Browns are the Browns. And shout out to that sack man, Myles Garrett. Shout out to him. I don't know why he re-signed there. I don't know what he was thinking, but he must have been like Joe Thomas. God bless him. But, Cleveland would be not trade the man. Let him be free. Because y'all suck as a franchise. Y'all been sucking for a long time. Y'all continue to suck. It's enough. It's to the point I tell Cleveland fans, I say, look, he's suffering enough. You're a Browns fan. Suffering enough, man. Hey, Jesus Christ. It's like, how do you let the Tennessee Titans, which has been laying down to everybody? I mean, lottie-dottie, everybody been beating the Tennessee Titans. Cleveland at home, choke it away. That was bad teams do. Like
Go ahead, Raj.
Shout out to Shador Sanders for getting 4 touchdowns, having over 300 yards. I knew this brother could play. He just needed some time. But yeah, Kevin Stefanski, man,
egregious.
He needs to be gone, bro. I understand you don't. I know you don't like the brother. I know you didn't want to draft him. But damn, why was he not given the chance to try to tie the game up? That makes absolutely no sense. And I'm pretty sure his ass will get slid all up and down. Every TV show and podcast. I'm pretty sure
radio in Cleveland.
And Shannon Sharp is probably gonna go off on him tonight. Speaking of Shannon Sharp, I do want to know why he wasn't here in Baltimore today for the Super Bowl 35 celebration, but I'm pretty sure he'll let us know tonight on this podcast. But anyways, Kevin Stefanski needs to go. Shout out to Shador again, but it is what it is. Continue to keep doing your thing, brother. Yes, your organization sucks, and Myles Garrett is the GOAT, and the Titans finally got another win.
Look, Walter.
Absolutely egregious. Like that's goofy of the year material right there. Because
yes, it is.
Because you don't even want to win. You would rather lose than let the world see Shador win. Like, that's top tier goofy. And he is definitely on the Goofy of the Week alert, and a late entry for Goofy of the Year, because that was absolutely egregious. Titans picked up a very meaningless and unnecessary win and dropped from 1 to 3 in the draft order. Is it congratulations? Cam Ward got another win. Cool. But this story is about Shador. Shador played a great game. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. He is clear, head and shoulders, the best quarterback on that roster. And Stefanski is doing everything in his power for them to still lose, just to dim his light, as much as he can. And it's absolutely egregious and absurd. And he needs to be fired tonight. Like, damn, the rest of the year he needs to go, because that's a cancer. Shador could have did this was a winnable game, and they pissed it away.
Don't look now, D, but the Dolphins have the same record as the Ravens. Tua and his team are playing for that coach, possibly 6-7, and the Jets officially eliminated from playoff contention. Yet again, the longest streak of not making the playoffs in the major professional sports continues.
Well, normally when the Dolphins go to a cold area, they lose. Right? Jets made sure today that wasn't going to happen, man. They made sure of it. It's like, nah, we suck. We're going to lay down today. Boy, did they. I mean, damn. Makes you more mad at the Ravens. You see the Dolphins, which the Ravens manhandled in Miami, go and manhandle the Jets up in Jersey. The Ravens couldn't even manhandle the Jets at home. It's like, damn. It's like, seriously. It's like, the Dolphins could have had the same record as the Chiefs tonight, maybe, which is crazy. About a month ago, we never thought that. But props to the Dolphins, man. They looked dead early in the year, but now they've been fighting for McDonald. I'm not gonna say they saved his job, but he definitely got some respectability, man. So props to Miami, man. They're not laying down and quitting, man. They're actually fighting and doing well, man. Props to them.
Go ahead, Raj.
Oh man, it's the New York Jets, bro. I don't know. What else can you say? Is the New York Jets? This is what they do every single year. They lose a lot of games. They never make the playoffs. They always look terrible at the end. The head coach looks like a complete idiot half the time. The fan base is in shambles as always. And then they'll come back next year and they'll do it all over again. So this is absolutely nothing new. We've been seeing this since 2011 after the butt fumble with Mark Sanchez, who should be never getting a job again because he's an idiot. But
Absolutely.
that's neither here nor there. The New York Jets is just awful. And the Dolphins, yes, they're fighting for their head coach. I commend them, but a little too late, if you ask me.
Go ahead, Crevonte.
The Jets are one of those organizations that continue to be a terrible organization because they do terrible things. I was saying that when we was picking, I said, hey man, the Dolphins, when that weather hit under 40, you know what I'm saying? It kind of get crazy for the Dolphins, but when the Jets are as bad as they are, man, I was like, I'm gonna just go with the Dolphins just because. Like, no way the Jets gonna win back-to-back games, right? And sure enough, there it is. And unfortunately, Aaron Glenn, I don't know if they're gonna jump out there and fire him, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do it because that's a New York Jet thing to do.
All right, Crevonte, I'll go back to you real quick because we don't give a shuck. Because if you don't give a damn, we don't give a shuck. Tyler Shuck, baby. He gets it done 24-20. And we all may have to eat crow on this brother because he might have a little something. He looked good last week, too, in the loss. The Saints fight. I know D always says they fight hard. They playing for their coach, Kellen Moore, who just got there. But this roster, we know they're goofy, too, as is the other New Orleans roster. But 24-20 over the Bucks. Now the Panthers might be right there with them for potentially winning that division. They still play twice, by the way, Bucks and Panthers.
So shout out to the Saints because the Saints are still in front of us in the draft order. So shout out to them for winning. They typically play the NFC South pretty well. Like they've been playing tough and they've been playing competitive, but in the NFC South, man, anything goes. Absolutely anything goes. Now, I picked them to beat the Falcons, and I thought they had a shot to, but
Same here.
But you know that didn't work out, and I should have known that this was going to be the game because the Bucks have been, I'm not gonna say free falling, but it feels like it's similar to the Colts, and like it's a kind of like a fall from grace. Like it's really crazy right now because they were just so up and they just slowly falling down, and now the guys that were in their division have caught up to them. And this is absolutely crazy right now. And now, can you believe it? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in a dogfight with the Carolina Panthers for the NFC South.
Rick Ross, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Do you give a shuck, Raj?
If I don't give a shuck, you shouldn't give a shuck either. But no,
No,
shuck them all, right? Shuck them
all, baby. But no, I mean, congrats to the Saints for winning another game. We already seen the Buccaneers; they've been free falling for a while now. All these injuries are catching up with them. It doesn't surprise me. But hey, man, who knows? Maybe Shuck might be the quarterback of the future for the Saints. Well, I mean, he's been playing well, so we'll see. But yeah, this wasn't a game that I'm like, oh my God, you know, the Buccaneers lost. I mean, they're just mediocre like we are.
Go ahead, D.
Yeah, Buccaneers, the injuries kind of caught up to them. They're trying to get healthy, but Carolina's doing funny what I thought they would do last year. I thought last year they would be doing this. And it was a year away. So them two games coming out with Carolina and Tampa Bay, big. And I think if you're the Panthers, you got to win both of them to get in. One ain't going to do it. I think you got to win both of them. But it's not a good – it's a bad loss to Tampa Bay. I know it's divisional, but Saints – I was saying, Saints been laying down to everybody. The shucking, they've been shucking and jiving. Bags been back over the heads. All that stuff, man.
Been shucking and jiving.
Shucking, ducking, quack. They've been doing all that stuff.
Oh my gosh!
Look, we about to see who got more wins, the Saints or the Pelicans. I mean, it's a race right now in New Orleans. Who have more wins?
Get out.
You know they're trying to trade Jordan Poole already. You know that, right?
Oh my God! Just send him
back. Derek Queen. Why Atlanta didn't want to draft him?
The Wizards. The Wizards.
Screw this. Because my man's suffering. He's doing great, but he's going to suffer in New Orleans, man. Now I heard DeAndre Jordan's been looking out for him. Thank God, because with Zion, the man gonna be overweight. So I don't want my guy to be overweight.
I think he's hurt again. Right? I think Zion's hurt again.
Yeah, he is hurt again.
It ain't just being overweight, D. It's also the women that he be messing with too.
Oh, he's overweight with women. Overweight with women.
God. Yeah, he like them white.
Overweight lovers in the house.
He likes those plastic women.
Overweight lovers in the house.
He like them plastic women. You light on fire.
He loves the Caucasian persuasion.
But yeah, Tampa Bay. Hopefully get their act together. I think. Yeah, they get Atlanta Thursday night.
Yes,
the game again. They should win.
Nobody will be watching. Nobody will be watching.
They should win, but you never know with the Buccaneers.
All right, let's go back to you real quick, D. The Jaguars and those cons in first place. The Colts may miss the playoffs as a whole. Daniel Jones torn Achilles.
Wow.
And it looks like the magical season ends. And don't forget, Sauce Gardner got hurt last week who they traded 2 1s for. So now their number 1 pick that was going to be in the 20s now probably falls to the teens and now goes to those Jets.
Oh, God.
Byron, that's a good point, man. It's a shame, man. You know, Daniel Jones is having a great season. At least comeback player of the year, something like that. He's going to have to get something, man. But, I mean, no one touched him. Seen that ACL tear. He's like, oh, God, man. The hopes for the Colts went with him because after that, Jacksonville just waxed them good. I thought Jacksonville would win the game anyway, but they waxed them good. Anthony Richardson you need to get about it. I'm not going to say the NFL yet, but definitely Indy, man. He might need to do what Daniel Jones had to do with the Giants, man. Just get out of the situation. because it's for him it's toxic in Indianapolis. Right, it's not there. Jacksonville's probably doing something with their talent. It looked like Jacksonville and Houston's going to be in a fight for the AFC South now, and Indy, which is holding on. I think they will fall out the playoffs, man. I think they're gonna fall right out of the postseason race here because of Jones' injury.
Mhm.
Raj.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson coming in is bad work right there. That's bad work. So I don't see how they make it through with him. They don't trust him. They don't really like him.
They
And
don't
they don't like him. They don't like the brother. So
like
I
the
mean,
Browns, like the Browns.
yeah, they don't like Shador. They don't like Anthony Richardson. So yeah, I mean it is what it is, bro. They had a decent season. They overachieved in my opinion. And now the veil is off, and and Oz is a phony, and so are the Colts.
My gosh, I just was talking about a fall from grace. Fall from grace. Like they're about to fall. They're gonna fall from 1 to 3 in their own division. Like that's kind of crazy, man. Like they had number 1 overall, like in the AFC hopes, and man, that's a free fall. Like the Colts definitely look like they are free falling right now, and the injuries to Sauce Gardner and Daniel Jones could not have happened at worse times. They literally tried to put all their chips in the middle of the table, and then the table broke. Like that's literally what just happened, and it's so unfortunate because I have been getting on Trevor Lawrence, as of late, and how he's continuing to get a pass for his terrible play. And crazy enough, he may have an opportunity to win the division as a whole and get into the playoffs. Ain't that crazy? Because just let's say 4 weeks ago, it seemed like it's a whole different NFL. Just 4 weeks ago, whole different NFL, and the Colts look like they're gonna fall right on out the playoffs, and the Jaguars have a chance. Are they in the driver's seat? They're in the drive-through league. They're in the driver's seat to win the division.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the driver's seat. Even though AEW might not know where they're going to be at in another year or so, but hey, the Cons are looking good.
They'll be on YouTube with us. They'll be on YouTube with us.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Broncos beat the Raiders, but they didn't blow them out like maybe many thought. I think there was conspiracy about the spread, Crevonte, because of the final spread.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Little goofiness
like this should be investigated. Like they investigating everything with this sports betting. This needs to be investigated. Why in the hell the Broncos are up 10 points, 24-14, seconds left in the game. They're spiking the ball, stopping the clock. They're down 10. It's less than a minute left. And they get into field goal range with 8 seconds left. And the refs call a unsportsmanlike conduct. Ball barely touched yo. 15-yard penalty, put him in field goal range. It is seconds left. We're talking 8 seconds left. Pete Carroll sent the field goal unit out there to kick that field goal to end the game. Not to end the game, but to kick the field goal before the time ran out. I was like, and just what do you think the point spread was?
It was 8.5, right? Wasn't it 8.5 or something?
It was 7.5 or 8.5.
Yeah, one of the. Yeah.
It was 7.5 or 8.5. One of them, and the Raiders. There must have been a whole lot of money on the Raiders, and losing by 10, they was not about to cover. They kicked that field goal. Oh man, they lose by a touchdown. Oh, conspiracy. That needs to be investigated because that is not how you end the game. You kneel the game, you kneel the football, or you try to do a Hail Mary, but no, come on, bro. Like that was not regular gameplay. That was a phone call. Hey, y'all need to make something happen in this last couple seconds.
They were in Vegas. They were in Vegas too, right?
Oh my gosh. And it was Vegas, and it was the Raiders.
And the A's just realized the stadium they want in Vegas is more money than they thought. So they gotta fundraise for more money. So maybe that's why.
maybe, but it was a lot of money on them Raiders.
Speaking of goofy, by the way, Crevonte, how do you move a team to another city and you don't have enough money for a stadium? So they have to play in a minor league stadium until you get the new stadium together. But the new stadium that you have built, you don't have enough money for, but you still want to build it anyway because it's Vegas. That's another story for another day.
This is why Vegas shouldn't have had sports teams, man. It went from 0 to like 4 and her.
They couldn't stay in Oakland, D.
No, they couldn't.
Just get them a new stadium in Oakland, like build that up, like they did the Warriors. The Warriors got a new stadium. The Warriors got a new stadium. The Warriors got a new stadium.
They're champions, though.
You're right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anything else on this game? I mean, we don't really have to. I mean, the Broncos are number 1 seed right
now. All I know is with this big glass, man, keep your head up, bro. I know you're a Notre Dame fan. Y'all didn't make the CFP. Oh, well, Alabama did.
Can we guess what Notre Dame? Notre Dame was chicken.
Can we have your coach, D? Can we have the coach, Mr. Freeman? A Freeman?
Yeah, we take Freeman since they don't want to look. Since they don't want to be in the in a bowl game. I mean, hey, we'll do it.
Let me break something down for all you people watching college football. Like I told D and everybody in the chat. Okay, I don't know who's going to win the national championship, but it's going to be one of those top 4 seeds. If you're not one of the top 4 seeds, you're not winning the national championship, okay, this year. You're not beating Ohio State. You're not beating Indiana. You're not beating Texas Tech, and you're not beating Georgia. Those will be one of your champions, one of those 4 teams. Put a name in the hat and pick it out. You can book that.
I almost say 3. I almost say Texas Tech got no shot.
There you go.
Texas Tech got no shot.
There you go. If you're not one of those top 3 or 4, you ain't winning it.
Yeah.
You'll just get a nice paycheck. You'll just get a nice paycheck and maybe a home game.
You know, my quick profile to Tulune and James Madison. You're in the playoff. You're going to get a nice paycheck. It's a paycheck game. We have 2 playoff paycheck games just about here in the college football playoff. All because the ACC being a bunch of goofies. At least Miami got in, thank God. But still, them being a bunch of goofies.
Packers beat the Bears. Bears had a chance. Crevonte, I don't know if you guys saw this. DJ Moore was wide open and Caleb throws a pick, Raj. I'll go to you first. But the Bears still look like they had some fight though, but they were losing.
I saw the end of the game. Yeah, he threw a bad pick.
Threw a late.
I mean, but hey, the Bears been rolling. You know what I'm saying? They were due for a game that they was gonna lose, and they had to lose to the Packers, man, because the Packers is the top team in that division. And it's not surprising at all. They're in Green Bay as well. So, I mean, the Bears will be all right. They'll be in the playoffs. But the Packers needed this, you know, to maintain that divisional lead. And you know how the division game goes. Sometimes it goes either way. And this time the Packers took it. And Jordan Love had a really good. My man, Mr. Love, had a really good game today. So shout out to him.
Go ahead, Deed and Crevonte, real quick.
Yeah. Roger's point, man, Green Bay found a way. The tie is helping them now because with that tie, they have the lead in the division. They swept Detroit, so the best alliance is going to do is the wild card. The Bears and Packers meet again in a couple weeks on a Saturday during the college football playoff. How fitting. And we'll see if Chicago can win the rematch in Chicago. But the Bears just need to focus on being a playoff team. Let the division go. You need to get in the postseason. You've been playing well. The only game you really didn't play well was the Ravens, funny enough. And Detroit to start the year. You get Detroit week 18. That could be a play a go-in game. Could be your Sunday Night Football game or your game on ABC and ESPN on that Saturday. But we'll see how both teams work it out. But the Packers, man, they look good. The Ravens got to go Lambeau here in 3 weeks. So we'll see how that goes.
Go ahead, Crevonte.
This was a must-win for the Packers, in my opinion, because the Bears were on a roll. You know, the Bears had opportunities to really, you know, set themselves apart in their division, but the Packers defense is really good, man. It's really good. Like, they are probably one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and just they get after the passer. And like I said, they tackle very well. It's not many yards after the catch. And Caleb Williams was missing a lot of easy throws though. He missed some gimmies, and he could have tied the game. He threw it late. But rolling out to your left, Ben Johnson probably wasn't the best rollout. If you're gonna roll him out, I think that was the wide side of the field. But right-handed quarterback rolling to the left, it took him a minute, and which is probably why he threw it late. But he has to see that better, and that'll come with growth. So the Bears have been playing well, but this was a must-win for the Packers. The Packers absolutely needed this game, and they still need to look good after that trade, after the Micah Parsons trade. They still need to look good. So them being in this spot is up there. They're not number 1 seed, because I think the Rams are number 1 now, but they're look like they're in the driver's seat to win the division.
Real quick, Crevonte, I'll go back to you as we kind of wrap this up. As Matthew Stafford and the Rams pretty much in the Cardinals. I mean, what a disappointment the Cardinals are. Kyler Murray may be done in Arizona.
Yeah,
and I'm done with him too, man. I don't even got any more hope for him.
Yeah, me too. It's over. And it's so weird that they had to make that an announcement. That hey, yeah, our starting quarterback, our franchise guy, he ain't coming back. Like, that's kind of crazy to say out loud, and he didn't have a season-ending injury or anything like that. So that sucks. So yeah, his days are numbered in Arizona. And the Rams, they tripped up. They tripped up last week, and then they got right back to it. Dropping a 45 bomb in the desert is crazy, and I think Sam Darnold is probably the front runner for MVP, and the Rams are looking like one of the better teams in the NFL.
Rog D, I don't know if Mahomes just threw a pick, but
he did. He threw a pick.
Okay.
I can't stand them NFL big head.
The condoms on their head. The condoms on their head.
Them helmets is trash.
Oh, the Guardian helmets, yeah, the Guardian.
Yeah. It'll guard you all right. It'll guard you.
Whatever you want to call that goofiness. But
oh Lord.
Yeah. The Arizona Cardinals got their asses kicked. No shock there. The good old bounce back game for the Rams. And yeah, man. They're gonna keep on rolling too. I mean, they had that game last week against the Panthers where they had a letdown, so they came back and took care of that business. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the show. Well, I'm sorry, D gotta go, but this is pretty much the show. The loss is on John. Everything is on John Harbaugh, Mr. Stiller fan. Everything is on John Harbaugh, but yet he did he bop his way out of everything. But go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, the Rams again played Carolina. What they're supposed to do? Supposed to come back. Got a bad team. Beat the crap out of them. They're supposed to do, and that's what they did. And they get the Lions next week. That's a big game. A big game, especially for Detroit. Detroit lose. Detroit's in playoff mode now, man. They can't afford to lose anymore. Really, because the 49ers are in the 7th spot. They only got 4 losses. That's tough. A wild card team with only 4 losses, man. That is extremely difficult this time of year. So big matchup for them next week. Arizona, they're done. Kyler Murray, I agree, is done in Arizona. He'll get another job somewhere. It's always, like I said earlier, it's always a sucker. But he's definitely done.
Will the NFC West put 3 teams in?
Yeah, I believe they said the 49ers are 8-2 in the conference. 49ers got an 8-2 conference record too. So,
dang, that's deep.
With the easy schedule, D. With the easy schedule remaining still.
Yeah, that's right. Because the only tough team they got left is the Bears, I recall.
Yeah.
But you know what? I want to say shout out to everybody. I want to say shout out to everybody that was in the chat today. You know what I'm saying? My man Nitro was in the chat. My man AD was in the chat. My man Stu came through in the building. What's up, Stu? Yeah, man, a bunch of other people in the chat. Please, if you have not, please hit the like and subscribe button. We definitely appreciate all the traction that we got tonight. We had to get this stuff off our chest. The Commanders, putting up a donut, and then the Ravens is, just falling apart, against all these good teams. So we had to let it be known tonight, man, that we're not happy about our teams, and we just gotta, we gotta get through it. So, why not do that with you guys? You know what I'm saying? And, y'all can tell us how y'all feel about, both of these teams or NFL in general. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate all the subscribers and all the people that have been watching the shorts as well. because they've been doing great, doing great too. So good job, Byron, on that. And we'll be back. We'll be back really, really soon.
Real quick, Stu, I know he's a Steelers fan, but shout out to Stu, man. He's in every stream since he found us, man. Go subscribe to his channel. I know he's trying to get to 100 subscribers. Let's get him to 100 subscribers before the end of 2025. I think he's almost there. He's not far away, so go to Stu's views. He's always showing love. I know he's a Steelers fan, but he's got your wrestling content as well. D, you're down in the DMV. As you put the D in DMV, what are you doing? How can I keep up with you and what you're cooking up on your channel?
Well, as we're talking now, working on the action I had yesterday at Coolidge. Second time this year already. We've seen the number one ranked team in the country get beat. Sienna Cannon, familiar name, had LeBron's sons on that team at one time, and Dwayne Wade's son. Not the one that dressed up, but the other one, the younger one. And and they got upset by Bishop McNamara. But with that being said, we're working on that. We have some women's action today in the area, so a lot of stuff. Basketball's really rolling now. Guys Sporting Network on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook threads, all that good stuff on the Twitter. Shout out to Mervo and Dunbar, winning again as state champions. Dunbar for the 14th time in their history. Mervo, third time in 5 seasons. So props to both of them getting the job done. I wasn't there. I was there in spirit because it was too cold.
Well, D, it's always good to see you, my brother, as we head towards the end of 2025. I've seen his last match this week. You'll be in the area, right?
I will be in the area. I was tempted to get a ticket because tickets had to come down because it was too high. But I got something to do around that time. I had to film some action at the St. James, the great complex in Springfield, Virginia. So by the time I come back, drop stuff off, try to go see that. Nah, it was a bit too much. But we hoping the best for John Cena. We hoping this is a full retirement, or it could be a surprise. You know, his soul might still be not his.
Well,
go ahead, Rod.
Well, hopefully you join us that night because we'll be live streaming, of course. But it is John Cena's last official date. But we shall see what happens on that date. But like I said before, hit the like and subscribe button. This is the Flex Zone Podcast, giving you sports how you want it, when you need it.
When you need it.
And yeah.
Yes, sir. When you need it.
This is what we do. So send us off. Bye.
One half of the Founding Fathers, Captain of the Goofy Ship, senior producer Crevonte, Bebe, the Commanderlorian. Anything else? We'll still rock out these last couple of weeks, man.
Hey, man, listen, I'm going to have the same attitude moving forward, man. I ain't looking for no more wins. We got the Giants next, and I'm not looking forward. Well, I'm looking forward to it for what it could do to my draft status, but I'm not looking forward to any more wins, and I bet not. They better put JD5 on the shelf, put him in some bubble wrap or something, because he don't need to see the field no more.
Real quick, I know we mentioned in 49ers, they play the Titans, Colts, Bears, and Seahawks. So there you go.
I think they probably only need 2 more to come.
All I see is L, and L.
Yeah, so looks like they'll be in. I think the 7 we got in the NFC are going to probably be the 7. We'll see how the NFC South shakes out. But check out D.Sportnet at DMVD. He's got your high school sports, .Sportnet. And of course, Crevonte, he'll be with me tomorrow. Another episode of Flex Zone talking college football. How does he feel about Ohio State? They still are number 2. What is the path to a back-to-back national championship? You'll get his instant recap about that and how he feels about how the field plays out. And of course, a fresh episode of Goofies of the Week. And the man who makes the streams pristine, Big Raj. Real quick, Raj will be rocking it out this week with Raw, all of the wrestling content, and ending it with John Cena's final match, and then Ravens Bengals next week.
Yes, and we'll have another post-game show where I'm pretty sure I'll be probably like this.
That's
not angry, not mad, just pretty much it.
Gotta hold him to the ball, likely, man. Gotta hold him to that ball, man.
Shout out to Jake, shout out to Stu, shout out to Nitro from the One Again Show, shout out to Alex, shout out to Sean, shout out to Miss Queen, shout out to David. I mean, everybody was showing love. Shout out to, BG, Last Man 08, talking about his Notre Dame fighting Irish. The Steelers fans came through. Rick Ross was in here. KD, can't forget you. He was in here early.
No, Byron, it's Rick Ross.
Oh, Rick Ross.
Rick
Craig
Ross.
was in here. Craig Carton. Who else do we have? We had, like I said, a bunch of Steelers fans in here. I don't want to forget anybody. Appreciate each one of you for joining us. You could be doing anything else. Thank you for listening to us. Who else we had? Bingzoid 159. Oh, here you go, Crevonte. We had Zach Wild 5545. Redskins win the 2027 Super Bowl. So they get a name pack too and a Super Bowl.
This is too much. That's absolutely too much. You gotta run those things by me before you just spill goofiness like that. I'm not booking anything. At this point, we just got good news. The creators, or I guess architects of SoFi, AT&T, and the US Bank Arena, they're the same people that's going to do the Commander Stadium. So I'm like, SoFi, AT&T, oh yeah, it's going to look and be crazy. That's what I'm ready to book. But Super Bowl, shoot, by 27, by 27, we got to page 85, boy.
As Modius, I usually see you in the vote, chat. So shout out to you for tuning into the Flex Zone tonight. They are the refs, man. The Ravens are cooked. Yes, they are.
Hey, cooked.
Raj thinks they're going to lose out, which could happen. So I'm not even going to doubt that.
The Commanders are for sure.
Tomorrow we got Game Ball, Not So Game Ball, Week 15 picks. And we will be here talking about college football and Goofies with Crevonte. We went into the Ravens and Commanders, so we don't have to talk too much about that, but we'll recap the Sunday night game, talk about the Monday night game, Eagles and Chargers, which should be a big one, and all of the latest news and notes from the world of the NFL and college football. And then we'll be getting into the NBA as we head into Christmas as well. So thank you guys for watching. Throw your ones up, acknowledge us. Only place Give Me Sports. How you want it, fellas?
When you need it.
We do this each and every day. So hit the bell, subscribe, watching on X, coming over to YouTube, vote on a poll. Rog, D, Crevonte, appreciate it, brothers. God's favorite host. We're signing off, putting the kids to bed. We'll see you tomorrow with Raw and the flagship podcast and content throughout the rest of the week. John Cena's final match, Ravens, Commanders, and more here on the Flex Zone podcast. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you for watching. Peace.
And yes, the Bobby Baltimore channel as well.
Yes. Peace. Shout out to everybody. Thank y'all. Thank y'all, man. Much love. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And we'll talk more about it. Peace.